Today we're going to do something short and quick, but it's a good time to think about your taxes. And I'm here with the perfect guest today, Marcin Wojtulewicz. Also, Martin. Why?
Well, well, I have a last name, as you hear. I don't even know how to spell it, so I had to spell my last name and first name to everybody. So I changed. So in America, I'm Martin. In Miami, I'm Martin. In Italy, Martin.
Martin.
Martin, yeah. So and for Polish friends, Marcin. And if you want to call me Marcin, that's fine too.
Martin, you are in a serious business of taxes. Could be also called a very scary business. But we have some good news, I think, this year for all taxpayers. Let's talk about business taxpayers first. Let's talk about small businesses, because we can call ourselves small business, also big business.
Yeah, all the small businesses will get bonus depreciation. That's a big thing, 100% bonus depreciation. So any equipment you buy in a business, you can deduct right away 100%. So it's a great thing for business owners, small business owner.
So it means if I purchase anything,
computer,
for my business,
furniture, and boat, and you buy it for $6 million boat.
For business.
For business, you can deduct that, right?
So what's the rule? You can deduct the boat, but it has to have your name, your business name on it.
It doesn't have to have my business name, but I can use it for business meetings.
There you go.
So we can talk about this write-offs. We have clients that have weird write-offs ideas. We'll talk about this in future videos. But yeah, both can be deducted. But for us, I guess regular people, furniture, computer, maybe a car I'm buying and I'm using it in the business. Mm-hmm. So, but the car has to be a specific weight. So it has to be more than 6,000 pounds in order to get that 100% bonus depreciation.
Like for construction?
Not even construction. Okay. So you can buy a car for your business and just say, I need a bigger car, right, because I have all this equipment that I'm bringing to my clients and I need this bigger car, and it's 6,000 pounds. I use it 100% in business. I'm putting it into business and I can deduct it. There's a strategy here. If you have a car already that you personally own and you started using this car more and more in the business, and now you're saying, hey, I have another car for personal use, I have this car here, maybe before December 31st, have the business buy the car from you, and boom, you have a deduction.
Gotcha.
So the personal car you can use as a deduction, so might be a good thing. You might not even have to claim a gain on that car, because if you purchase that car for 30,000, say, you use it personally, now you're selling it to the business for 20,000, you actually have a loss. You don't have a gain, so that might be a good thing.
And usually it makes sense on the cars, because the cars are, over the years, they are less money, right?
Depreciate, they go down. But yeah, equipment for small businesses. QBI deduction, so-called qualified business income deduction, that was made permanent. Basically, you're paying taxes on 80% of profits, not 100%. So if you make 100,000 net profit, QBID will deduct 20%, 20,000, you pay taxes on 80,000. So it's a great thing.
Because first, what we have to do, if we own the business, we have to do the business paperwork in order to move.
Yes. So that's important point. Many people miss this. If you have an S Corp or LLC, most of us have LLC or S Corp, taxes for those entities are due a month before personal taxes, so March 15th. So keep that in mind. If you open the business and it's an S Corp, verify S Corp, LLC, partnership, you have to file your taxes March 15th, not April 15th. A lot of people miss that. They think it's still April 15th, and then they come to us and we say, you're already 1 month late. So,
and then you pay penalties.
There's a penalty, but let me tell you about the penalties. So a lot of people get a letter from IRS and they're scared. Oh my God, I have this penalty. I better pay it quickly. You know what? If you have a penalty that just happened and you never had it, or you didn't have it for the past 5 years, many times IRS will abate the penalty or waive it, right? So don't just pay it. If it's a small amount, yeah. But let's say excuse me, it's $200, $300 in penalty, and whoops, you made a mistake that 1 year. Maybe ask your accountant or us. We always write a letter to IRS, and we use that first time abatement. Hey, it happened to me. I just made a mistake.
Yeah.
Whoops, I made a mistake. And they will waive that penalty, so you'll have $300 in your pocket. Why not?
Very nice. So this is a good thing. Before you freak out, call Martin, and he will let you know what to do. And you're not only sending letters to IRS, but I've been a witness of a few phone calls, and you tell them what to do.
Well, yeah. So if you know, and like I said, we treat everybody with respect. So when we talk to an IRS agent, it's another person on another side. They happen to work for the most hated, I guess, organization, IRS, tax collectors, right? But we treat them as a person. We talk to them. We ask them how they're doing. And then by being nice and polite and professional, we can get a lot accomplished. So many times we can ask the agent on the other side, look, a client made a mistake, what can be done? And the agent will tell us exactly what can be done.
Yeah.
Also, the letters that you get from IRS, sometimes you get a letter, you miss something, something is wrong. Don't throw these letters away and all these documents that they send you. In all cases, IRS will tell you exactly step by step what to do. They tell you exactly where to go. And it's in a language that sometimes we might not understand. Just don't throw this away, bring it to us, and they tell you exactly step by step what to do, how to get out of this penalty, how to waive it, how to do the abatement. They'll guide you. Right. So they're not as scary, I guess, when you know them. And like I said, treat everybody with respect, professionalism, and you can get a lot accomplished.
You can get scared. You get the letter and you read the first sentence like you owe, and then you freak out right away, or like there is a deadline or something, and then you don't read the rest, and you just freaking out. So
yeah, like I said, it's not as scary. We're not as scared. IRS is intimidating, could be, and they are trained to intimidate you. But we can help you. So if you have something and you owe money, oh my God, I don't know what to do, give us a call. We can guide you and put you in the right direction and help you resolve the tax debt.
You can actually start working on the paperwork. I know you told me what to do. I purchased a lot of things on Amazon, so that I have to make a list, right? Which one was my personal purchase, and so I did this last year.
And we always tell people to keep separate accounts. So if you have a small business, you just started a small business, Schedule C business, so you don't have a corporation, you're not an S Corp, you're not an LLC, but you have, you could have a single member LLC, which is also filing their taxes on Schedule C. So your small business, keep everything separate. Make sure you have a separate bank account. Maybe have a credit card that you're using exclusively for business. Try not to mix it, because at the end of the year, it will be a nightmare for you to now, hey, which one should I, which one is personal, which one is business, what do I do? So just keep that in mind, separate it, right? Organize, right? Make sure, right now, get an envelope, yellow envelope, right? Big envelope. Write on it 2025 tax documents, right? When they start arriving in January, most of the tax documents you should receive by the end of January. W-2s, 1099s.
Personal, right?
Personal. Yeah. So make sure you examine them, open the envelopes. Many people don't even open them. And then filing time comes in, and they find out that there's a mistake, that somebody made a mistake. We had a client who's supposed to receive a 1099 for $4,800. They received one for $48,000. Somebody made a mistake. Somebody made a typo. So now the tax time comes in, and it's now too late. Now they're struggling. IRS already got that information, $48,000. Now it's a long process to fix this. We eventually fix that, but it's a long process, right? So if you open it right away, you can contact your employer or former employer right away and say, look, there's a mistake. They can correct it before they file it with IRS. Then IRS will never see the wrong information, right? So open the envelopes when they come in with the tax information, examine, make sure they're correct, right? And then put them in an envelope and start putting them. Also, there's some forms that might not be available paper. They come in digital form. So you will not receive a paper form, right? 1099 SA is one of those forms. 1099 SA is if you have a health savings account. Health savings account, if you take distributions to pay for your medical bills, that will be reported on Form 1099 SA. Most of these forms are only available online. So you have to log into your to your account that you have, HSA account, and pull that form. Also college forms. Many times if your kid's in college, you need to have a Form 1098T for tuition, 1098T. Many times that form, a child just selected when they sign up for the college that they want a paperless, so they don't want to get any paper, so they won't get any paper. So now 1098 is available online, and the child, sometimes you have to look for that form, it's so hidden within that college website, but 1098T is important form. You need to have that form in order to claim the credit on your taxes. So yeah, that's important.
That's important. And your New Year's resolution should be prepare yourself in the next year. If you have not collect all those receipts this year, you can start the January 1st, your all spendings, put the receipts in the envelopes or one place at least.
Shoebox. No,
Yeah.
but,
I did this.
But you can also do, so you don't have to have a paper receipt. Some people scan it nowadays. So
Yeah,
if
they
you have a
have apps
scanner
for that.
or you can scan the receipt. So if you have it in electronic version, IRS will accept this. It doesn't have to be paper. So if you rather just scan it and have it, how long should I keep the receipts? Business receipts, that's always a question. So the rule that IRS has is current year and last 3 years.
Okay.
Current year and last 3 years. So 25 for sure, that's the current year, 24, 23, and 22, okay? But if you buy a car, if you buy stock, and you haven't sold it yet, you might need something, and you held that car for 10 years now, don't discard that.
Gotcha.
Because you'll need it when you sell the car, right? When you sell that stock, you'll need the documentation. Same thing for the house. If you have a house, you bought a house and you have it for 30 years, keep all the documents from the when you initially buy the house, right? Don't discard it right away. Don't 4 years, right? Because then you won't have that information. But anything else like small receipts for coffees, for meals, 4 years and you can discard. Done.
Okay. And speaking of paperless, you said something to me about that there's no more checks.
No more checks. Yeah, so IRS will not issue checks, paper checks for
For the
refunds.
return
For
payment,
refunds. So if you have a refund, no paper check. And actually direct deposit is better because you get the money faster. But there are few people out there that we met that didn't have bank accounts for some reason, right? So they only use paper checks. IRS will send you in that, if you still don't have that bank account, they'll send you a debit card, like a cash card, or they might even use the applications, like cash applications, to send that money.
Okay, sounds good. So this episode is strict about taxes because this is the season, but we're gonna dig deeper because I dig deeper. We're gonna talk about like how did you come up with what do you do right now? How much do you love, or maybe funny situations, or maybe like a scary situation for your client that you were able to resolve.
Yeah.
We will talk about
we
it.
have plenty. I should actually write a book maybe at some point.
Yeah.
Memoirs of an accountant, I guess, to tell all these different stories, change the names, change the situations, but just tell people that sometimes it's scary and sometimes it's fun actually. Accounting work, especially forensic, when we have to help somebody and just kind of dig, and then if we have a win, IRS will send we had a client that sold the house. It was a primary residence. They sold it in 2022 for $600,000. They never filed the taxes right. IRS got the form that they received $600,000 for the sale of the house, but the cost of the house was not deducted, and because it was the primary residence, they didn't have to pay any taxes on the gain. So it was a beautiful thing when they received a bill from IRS for $234,000 in taxes, and then we worked on it and we resolved the issue, and they received a letter that everything was minus,
Very nice.
and it said zero at the end. So that's very rewarding. So we love it when we can win it like this, and we know what we're doing, so we can definitely help you.
Yeah, I had that situation myself with my husband, and you were able to dig deeper and see what happened. And it
it's
was-
funny,
yeah.
and if I can just, without any details, but in their case, we asked IRS, it was a little bit complex, we asked IRS, and they didn't even know. They just said, make your professional judgment, because we don't know how to really resolve this. So we sit down and we just said, let's do this, and it worked.
And everybody happy. We are happy, and we are happy with Marcin. And we're gonna talk about more stuff, more serious stuff. If you have any questions, Marcin is on social media, so it's Facebook, Instagram. We're gonna do some YouTube also, and TikTok too. So wherever you go, you can find Marcin. And you have any questions or maybe subjects that you want him to cover in his videos, because his videos are not like silly videos. His videos are to the point. So you talk about stuff. We're gonna do some silly videos too, maybe related to the situations. But yes, he will answer your question. If he needs to evaluate your situation, he will. He will just give you a call.
Yep.
Good guy.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kinga.
And see you soon.
See you soon.